The thing that apparently Mike should realize is that you can put just the most offensive thing possible on TV, and the line is wherever they say the line is, but if you're not testing where that line is, you're not having fun. And what that looks like with Drawn Together is this cartoon that is essentially the show's real world, but with entirely animated characters, and all the animated characters are all spoofs on characters that existed. And the goal of that show is kind of the most offensive thing ever put to American television. It's just, by being that offensive, it dodges the bullet that Matt and Trey Parker I think Trey Parker, but the creators South Park are not dodging. South Park wants to offend you. It doesn't want to be your friend. It wants to be purposefully offensive to one side or the other, or both, depending on the day, depending on the episode. They were trying to offend you in like the name of free speech and very specific worldview about like everybody should have. But what Panty Stocking is doing is what Drawn Together was trying to do. Another show called I think it's called Ugly Americans really well, and that is to be so ludicrously over the top, just generalized, gross out, and weird offensive that it, like, if it's offending you personally, you've the point. The point isn't for you to be offended. Panty Stocking is using a kind of like mid-2000s era cartoon styling to deliver something that not only comes right up to that line, but like sails over where you thought it was. And so in practice, what you get is less of a thing that feels super offensive and more of a thing that feels like creative people pushing the boundaries, seeing what they can do when they get to have more control and flexibility with the rules.